Hey guys, so I am super pumped to film today's video because I get to do a first impression on this beautiful specimen. I finally got my hands on the Naked Heat palette. Haven't opened it, haven't swatched it, haven't looked at it, so this is like a true first impressions. So let's get started because I really want to put these on my eyes. So, you open it up, it like slides out, it's very different. You pop it out of a little box that has like matchsticks on it, that's pretty cool. And then there's like on fire roses on the back, soup's cool. So you open it up, it's that like hard plastic like the Smoky palette, and all this is like 3D and beautiful. Y'all, look at this palette. This is like what dreams are made of right here. So we got the brush, still in its little casing. Urban Decay brush is actually pretty good. I still, even though I didn't like the palette, I still use the brush that came in the Smoky palette. So it's pretty decent. There's like a flat end here, fluffy blending end here. Can't talk, I'm tongue-tied, I'm too excited. So, if you want to see my first impression of this palette and how it plays on the eyes, then just keep watching. Okay, so, first, I'm going to take pretty much what I do every time. I'm so boring, like, I'm so basic. So, my It brushes from Ulta brush number 112. It's like a flat packing shading brush thing. I already put concealer on my eyes, and I like lightly brush a little bit of translucent setting powder, but I didn't like concentrate it on the eye, so I still want to go in with a base. So, is that shimmery? Ooh, that's shimmery. Okay. Okay. So I was gonna go in with ounce, but that is shimmery, so we're not gonna do that. So I'm going to get out my translucent setting powder and put that on first. And then we'll go in with a transition color. Okay, so first I'm going to go in with Sauced in my crease with Morphe M433. As always, I need to get more of these so I don't have to use a disgusting wash. Let me wipe this off. I'll try and be fair in this, you know? So I'm just going to go in with my brush cleaner here. Okay, that's better. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Sauce in my crease. Pick up a little bit of that. We're going to use that as a transition color, so I'm not going to focus it anywhere in particular. I'm just going to fluff that all over and dab on the lid a little bit too, just to give it a nice base. Okay, so I will say I had to build that color up just a little bit more than I kind of expected. I had to go in a couple different times to get a good amount of pigmentation, but yeah. So I think I'm going to go in with this color here, Cayenne, straight into the crease, like build up the crease a little bit more, try and deepen that a little bit, instead of blowing it all over the place like I did with Sauced. So I'm going to push that really tightly just into the crease, not going higher, not going lower. Not fanning it out too much, just right there. Okay, so that deepened up the crease a little bit. So normally, I would be making like a beeline for this dark plum here, but I just did a palette first impression, and I just did the purple look. So, I'm going to go a little basic today. I'm going to take the e.l.f. contour brush, and I'm going to take En Fuego. It's nice, like, dark cherry color, like a cherry cola color. And I'm going to pack that on the outer V. Okay, so I changed the angle a little bit. I'm still messing with stuff, trying to figure things out, so bear with me a little bit. So pack that on the outer V, and then I'll go back in and blend it out in a second. That is a really nice color, though. I really like this color. It packed on enough without being too much. And it seems to be blending out really easily. Okay, and then I'm going to take this double-ended brush from the Anastasia brush that came in the Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm just going to take the super fluffy side here and blend that out just a little bit. Make it look a little bit more smoky and less obvious. I'm actually going to pick a little bit of that up on the fluffy brush to help blend it out a little bit. Oh, that looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of in love. Like, is that too excessive for a palette? Is that too much? I don't think it's too much. I think it's just the right amount of excitement because this palette is gorgeous. I really didn't know if I was going to like this because I don't like the smoky palette, and I didn't know if it was the formula or if it was the colors. And now I know it's the colors. Like, exclusively, because this is to die for. Oh my god. That En Fuego color is going to be like my new go-to, like, outer V color, because that's gorgeous. It's like purpley but red, and okay, Urban Decay, you got me. I'll give it to you. This one is amazing. The hype is real, guys. The hype is real. So I'm gonna go back in with sauce on the fluffy brush and run that all over the place just to give it a little bit of extra blending. Just make sure everything is blended out well. And then we're gonna go in with some sparkle. You guys, this is like, okay, listen, calm down. I'm getting a little excessive. Okay, so, what do I want to do? There's like 4 sparkle shades in here. All 4 of them, I'm like, so we got Lumbre? I don't know. I think I'm saying that wrong. But we got that one. Then we have Dirty Talk and Scorched. And then all the way down here, we have Ember. I'm thinking because the outer edge is so dark, I'm not going to go in with Ember. I'm thinking maybe Scorched or maybe Lumbre. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in with Lumbre. And then maybe in the middle, I'll do a touch of the first sparkly shade, Ounce. It's not even really sparkly. It's like a satin sparkle kind of deal going on. It's not matte and it's not glitter. It's definitely like a satiny, shiny kind of look. Anyways, I'm getting so off track. I'm going to take, not this, not that, this. Okay, I'm going to take this brush, just a basic packing brush from Royal and Langnickel, and I'm going to take Lumbre. I'm going to load up my brush, and then I'm going to take Milani Make It Last setting spray, and I'm going to spritz it on, and I'm going to go packing. I can't really tell a difference between two sides. Can y'all tell a difference? Because I can't really tell a difference. Okay, that didn't really do anything. Okay, that's a little bit better. This might be the first sparkly eyeshadow that I've ever seen that performs better without being wet. That's a new one for me. But that's alright. That's alright. Makeup is worth working with. So, that looks nice. I'm going to add a little bit more, because I've realized with my super hooded eyes, I go in with like a wet shadow as like a base, and then I pack on dry on top of it, and it helps like set it. It's like I'm making my own glitter glue out of the shadow itself. That's basically what I'm doing. But I've found that it works a lot better. It doesn't like transfer quite as much to my upper lid. So let me pack on a little bit more of this to make sure that's nice and set down. That is a really pretty color. It's kind of got like a duochrome thing to it. It's like pinky, but also like gold, and like, that's really pretty. Okay. Okay. Let me do the other eye. Yeah, so if you can tell, this eye doesn't have as much of like the gold shift to it as this eye. So you definitely want to go in and like build this color up a little bit, but once you do, it's so worth it. Oh my god. So I'm going to do my lower lash line, and I'm going to take, I'm actually going to take the Anastasia brush again, and I'm going to grab up Scorched on the flat packing end. Grab up a healthy amount of it. Pull out the fuzzy. And I'm going to run this. I'm basically just going to smudge this all over the lower lash line, because like I went ham up here, so I'm going to go a little ham down here to make it all look normal. Okay, and then I'm actually going to grab another e.l.f. brush. Surprise, surprise. This is the e.l.f. eye crease brush. The little baby brush. I don't know. And I'm going to take Enfuego, like we took on the top. And I'm going to do this on the outer edge. Oh my god, this color is just like giving me life. Like, I can't with this color right now. It's like the perfect purple toned red color that I'm just, I know, I gotta stop talking about this one color. Like, I'm sure there's other good colors in this palette, but this one is just like, got me. It's got me. God, I'm done. I'm good. I'm slayed. I don't use that word. Why did I use that word? I've never said that before. Okay. I'm going to throw on some eyeliner and some mascara, and I'll be back, and maybe do my brows a little bit, and I'll be back, and we can do some swatcheroos and talk about stuff. So, be right back. Okay, so I finished my face. If you want to know what else I'm wearing, I'll have it all listed in the description box. But I think it's pretty clear. I'm obsessed with this palette. This is gorgeous. These blended out so easily. Y'all. If you like warm colors and you got the money to spend, it's worth it. I'm sorry. Part of me didn't want to like it. I wanted to say the hype is just, it's junk. It's not real. It's real. It's nice. It's a good palette. Okay, so let's do some swatches, huh? Okay, so here's the first 5. I want y'all to know I am not generous with swatches. I do one swipe across it and then one swipe with my hand. No funny games. So we've got, can't even really see it because it's like my skin color, but we got Ounce. We have Chaser, Sauced, Low Blow, and Lumber. Or Lumbre. I don't know how to say that. It's a terrible name. Even though you can't see these top 2, they are very pigmented. They're just basically my skin color, so they don't show up at all. So here's the next 5. So we have He Devil, Dirty Talk, Scorched, Cayenne, and Fuego. So this bottom one I had to do with my thumb, so it's a little janky. I will say the mattes are very smooth. They go on really easily. The shimmers are, you can see it there, they do have some kick up. They do have some extra particles that come off, but that's really not an issue for me. They blow right off, and you still got that amazing pigment. So that's always nice. And none of these are like skipping or being blotchy or anything like that. They're all very smooth and just go straight on. Okay, last 2. We have Ashes and Ember. This one looks a lot more purple in the pan, and it's really not showing up like that. It's really showing up more like a dirty brown kind of color. Yeah, see, even building it up, I did 2 more swipes on it, and it's still just not showing up as purple like it is in the pan. So if you're expecting purple out of that one, you're not going to get it. It really is more like a dirt color, but it's still a beautiful color. It's not going to be quite as purpley as you would expect. Okay, so those are all the swatches. Honestly, I think it's worth it. If you don't have a palette like this, it's worth it. If you already have a bunch of warm colors, I don't know that it's worth it. It's nothing different. I'm going to give it that. It's nothing different. It looks just like the other warm palettes that I have. So if, you prefer the Urban Decay shadows to different brands, and maybe you're a collector like me, like I like to have this in my collection just to have it in my collection because it's a cool piece, then I'd say, yeah, absolutely get it. But if you have other palettes that you look at and you're like, I could probably do the same looks with other palettes that I have, even if I have to combine a few different palettes, it's not worth it unless you're like a die-hard makeup fan. So, saying all that, I still think it's a beautiful palette. I think it's worth the money. If you're gonna fork out the money for it, I think it's worth it. And it's just, yeah, I'm obsessed. This may be my new favorite for a while now. Though, in saying that, I do have the Jaclyn Hill palette coming on Wednesday. So, expect a video about that. Probably the next video that you see will be about that one. But, yeah, I think it's a gorgeous palette. I think it's worth the money. If you like Urban Decay shadows, buy the palette. If you're not a fan or you don't think you need it, you don't need it, I promise. Just putting all the facts out there. So, I hope y'all liked this video. I know it's a little, I rambled a lot. I'm sorry. I hope y'all liked the video. Please subscribe before you leave. We're already up to 8 subscribers. I'm so happy. Y'all are just like making my day. Like every time I see a new subscriber, I like run to my husband. I'm like, oh my god, I got another subscriber. So, I hope y'all will come back, watch my next videos, and I'll see you later. Bye.